Here we are, welcome back. We have our first finalists, FlexJet, winning in overtime. Here we are, the second semi-final. Who will be joining them? Is it going to be two-time winners, Azerbaijan, the land of fire, or will it be newcomers to this tournament, Philippe Muller and his Standing Rock side? This is the place to watch and where to find out. Polo Line TV, my name is John Kent, delighted, as always, to be commentating for you through this weekend here in the beautiful resort of St. Moritz. Now, finally, this afternoon, I can truly say the sun is shining. It is warm on our backs. The weather is perfect for what promises to be a fantastic game of polo. See there, Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, in their famous green shirts. They will be playing against the newcomers to the tournament, in name only, Standing Rock. They feature multiple winners here in St. Moritz. Philippe Muller, he was also playing in two of them with Kitchberg last weekend, where they took home that trophy. And this is where you can join us. Polo Line OK on Instagram, Polo Line Int on Facebook, Polo Line TV on YouTube. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you think. Who is going to be the team to take home the trophy? Watching, like I say, on the sideline will be FlexJet awaiting the finalists. There's still a lot to be told as well, and who it's going to be in the 5th and 6th, the 3rd and 4th place playoffs. So plenty to be played for in this second semi-final. Warm-up welcome to those joining us for the first time for this game. As we go, we'll see if we do, but Jan-Erik Frank on the far side, the commentator, just introducing the birthday boy, Reto Gaudense. We saw his son qualify for the final earlier, and I would just allow Reto now to address the crowd. So you see that, just giving a shout out to our commentator on the far side, Jan-Erik Frank, by Reto Gaudense. And I would say we'll probably be playing the Swiss national anthem. And I will ask all those to respect that at home as we play the Swiss national anthem.
Ecco. Please, thank you very much.
So welcome back, as we will welcome the two sets of players. We're going to start with the team in green, Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, playing at number 1. Elchin Jamali coming forward now, the captain of this side, been with them for 2 years, as has the number 2. Talan Gobelaniev, he plays in the number 2 shirt. Playing at number 3, Adriancito Laplacette, one of the two Laplacette cousins on the field. And at number 4, Manuel Fernandez Llorente, the two 6-goal players from Argentina. 14 goals, so they will start with a goal and a half on the board as well. And what an exciting team this is. Standing Rock, many people's favourite. The Swiss man at the front. Number 1, Philip Muller. He plays off North goals. Number 2 will be the England international. 10 goals in the arena, 6 goals out here. It is Max Charlton, 4 times winner. And I think 4 is impressive. Wait until we introduce you to the number 4. First of all, though, number 3 is 2-time winner, cousin of Adriancito, Rauli Laplacette. And then playing at number 4, the man chasing Chris Hyde's record of 7 trophies. Number 4, 5-time winner, Nacho Gonzalez. So those are your 2 sets of players. The 2 umpires, Esteban Ferrari and Tim Bowen. Oliver Ellis, the chief umpire, he will be the 3rd man in the stand. So welcome everybody. We are delighted to have you here for the second of our semi-finals. FlexJet, they await for winners, having won in overtime. The conditions now are as good as we've seen them through this weekend. The field, the lake is looking fantastic. It got a little bit heavy in the earlier game, but you can already see that ball beginning to roll as the backhand played there by Laplacette. He was looking for Jamali at the front. Coming across in front of all of them is Nacho Gonzalez. And hopefully in a sign of what is not to come, we've got an early whistle in this game. The last semi-final, just a little bit too many whistles for our liking up here in the Polo Line Towers. For this second semi, we're just going to confirm that they are talking to 3rd man Oliver Ellis, just to make sure that it was indeed a foul. So I say, wherever you are watching from, I'm sure you're awake over in the US. Well, welcome to the Ganzi family, in particular if you are watching, such a great supporters of this tournament over the years. Eduardo Greggi, I know he's watching with our favourite teams, the Kushner practice as they go through here. They're looking to go quickly. Fernandez, Llorente, Gonzalez coming across. Gonzalez takes it out. Back on the action here is Nacho Gonzalez. Where is teammate Max Charlton? Was just waiting to see where he was going, but there's another whistle on the field. I think this time it's going to be in favour of the team in cream, Standing Rock. As you see, Nacho Gonzalez. Coming through there. And it is going to be a penalty, 5B penalty from the centre. 220 metres long is this lake, the biggest venue when it comes to snow polo. That's why there's 4 players in a team here compared to the 3 that we saw in Kitzbühel, where 3 of these players, Rauli Laplacette, Philip Muller and Nacho Gonzalez, took home the victory as Allianz in that tournament in Austria. Now coming through, they're joined by Max Charlton, no less. But now clearing it away is Adriancito Laplacette, called for the open backhand. Sorry, no, that was Elchin Jamali. Now finding Gobelanyev, he comes through at speed, the number 2. Watch for Jamali come through. So good in the number 1 position, but the open backhand played. And Muller now for Standing Rock. Leaves it for his teammate Nacho Gonzalez. Gonzalez taking it down the board, takes it up out the air. It's going to roll close. It's going to stay in play, I think, with a backhand there by Fernandez Llorente. Looking for Laplacette. This game already just beginning to run now here as Max Charlton takes it back towards about 30 yards from goal. Look how he takes control of the ball here. Max Charlton still. Big neck shot up towards the goal. Laplacette's going to have to finish it, but it's taken away by Gemelli. And look at that. Gemelli finds Laplacette. Laplacette, the 2 cousins coming together. Rauli Laplacette's the one who gets a win. Rauli and Adriancito, they have won this tournament as a duo with this Azerbaijan side. So really interesting to see Rauli coming up against them this afternoon as the backhand played. There is Charlton, Max Charlton, taking it across. Winner of snow polo, arena polo tournaments all throughout the world, whether it be with his England side, whether Emlaw, as you can see on the trousers, with the St. Moritz side. He's been here, he's seen it, he's won it all, has Max Charlton, as is this man here, Rowley Laplacette. Takes it to the left-hand side. Still now here, now leaves it for Max Charlton. Charlton takes it to right. Great interplay between the two players here now as Charlton looks to take on Jamali. These two will see plenty of each other this afternoon as Charlton looks for it. Oh, great defensive work it is by Elchin Jamali. He did enough to put off the England player, most valuable player in the Coronation Cup over in England just this past season. So let's have a look, see what the umpires are going to give here. I think it was just they were waiting for a player to recollect his stick off the ground. So it's going to be a shot off the back line for the number 4 in green, Fernando Llorente. Tapped to the right-hand side. Watch for Laplacette. Laplacette just goes right and then moves out left. That's where the space is. It's amazing work being done by Kubalanyev just to give the space, as it is now picked up for Laplacette. Laplacette takes it out to the right-hand side. Here come the Land of Fire. They start with a goal and a half on the board, remember, as Laplacette takes it to the left-hand side. Now went for a big cut shot, couldn't quite find it. Nacho Gonzalez does and sends it back with interest, as it's going to be here now on the near side play. Looking again for Laplacette. Laplacette in front of Gonzalez. Gonzalez came out of nowhere and the umpires were happy for Laplacette to continue as it goes up into the air. And still now Laplacette, the open backhand hit by Max Charlton, looking for a runner in Nacho Gonzalez. Gonzalez crowded out straight away as it's still here now with Gonzalez in the near side play by Adrien Laplacette. Looking for Kubalanyev on the turn. Kubalanyev ridden out of it, and Rowley Laplacette will bring it away now for Standing Rock. Laplacette, ball on the near side, looking now to run. It goes up high into the air again. The key is to keep this ball a little bit low, otherwise the wind will catch it as Charlton. He knows that. Oh, Charlton coming through. There's a collision on the ground. Let's pick that one out as Charlton was coming through. Waiting, as he does so well, was Elchin Jamali. They will allow the players to go off and change, and we'll see what the umpires come back with. Charlton, yeah, they may well give that one in favour of the Brit, Max Charlton. Let's see. So what has been another great day of polo, the second of our 3 days. Philip Muller, you see there, he's so excited to be in here. A man who has done the Cresta run and a player who has always wanted to take part. He did take part in it that year where it was a penalty shootout. But this will mean just that little bit more. So we are going to start with a 20-yard penalty in favour of Standing Rock. Placette turns over. It's that speed of Max Charlton who's just able to turn. He always looks like he reads these plays a little bit quicker than many of the other players out there. He's going to give the penalty to Raoul Laplacette, 20 yards out. It's going to dribble and it's going to go over the line. The goal is scored and Raoul Laplacette puts Standing Rock on the board. A goal and a half to 1. So lining up again. And we're back underway. Remember, ends don't change after every goal, so Standing Rock heading towards the same direction, and they have the ball. They're just beginning to control proceedings a bit. They're letting Max Charlton and La Placette see plenty of the ball as Charlton spins it round in front of Fernandez Llorente, but Fernandez Llorente comes in quickly. Adrien La Placette looking to give him the option to the right. Behind him is Elchin Jamali. Jamali calling for the pass. There as well is Adriancito. Adrian with the ball now on the offside, on the near side, making his way up 20 yards from goal. Going for the hook there was Charlton, as is picked up here now by Fernandez Llorente. Putting on the pressure is Raul La Placette. Those two, they play together plenty from the same kind of area in Argentina, but it's this time with Adriancito La Placette. Sends it down the ground again. They're now on the near side. It's getting scrappy in front of goal, but Raul La Placette eventually will pick it up and turn it back around. Raul sends it out to the left-hand side, but it's only gone as far as Jamali. Elchin Jamali picked up on the offside, then went for it again as the umpires pulled them back, and it was Max Charlton applying the pressure at the front. A little bit unlucky there for Jamali. The ball just bounced away from him. And with a minute to go here in this first chukker, there's going to be a chance here for Standing Rock to get one more attack going. Charlton wants it up in the 40. The umpires discussing it. They bring it back to the halfway point. So yeah, Raul La Placette with the ball in the centre. So La Placette takes on Elchin Jamali. Jamali just waits. La Placette goes to the left-hand side. Still here now as Charlton settles in behind. Charlton now. Little chip shot again down the ground, looking for Gonzalez. Gonzalez fighting his way through. Five-time winner, Nacho Gonzalez. No mistake at all. Former England international, Nacho Gonzalez lays his mark on the field. And that one takes it to 2 goals to 1.5 in favour of Standing Rock. And you don't want to let this team get ahead of steam. You give them a bit of confidence. And they're going to be very hard to stop as the game goes on. And there does go the bell, so that will be the last action of this first chukker. It's looking good, the game is running, but it is the team in cream, Standing Rock, who lead 2 goals to 1.5. We'll be back very shortly.
It all starts with a flower. Fill your world with wonder.
Whether it's making time pass faster or creating moments that make time stand still, every journey with FlexJet is a timeless dedication to you. From handcrafted artisan interiors on the world's most advanced aircraft to exceptional experiences and enduring memories, you won't just be flown, you'll be moved. Introducing fractional jet ownership by FlexJet.
So welcome back here then to the second chukker. I was speaking to Garvey Bay in between the games out here, and he did indeed say, as we thought it looked like up here, the powder is settling a little bit thicker on that lake, and that's why so far you've been seeing it a little bit scrappier than yesterday. But this game, they came out and did the hard work on the field in between the games, and it is looking fantastic at the moment. FlexJet awaiting the winners then of our second semi-final. Azerbaijan Land of Fire came through as best place losers yesterday as the open backhand played by Elchin Jamali, the pre-tournament favourites. Max Charlton and Standing Rock looking to pick up on the ball here now. Charlton set up 1 goal with a penalty, winning a penalty for his side. Can he get himself on the scoreboard now? Charlton sends it up against the pony, and it's going to fall here for Adrien La Placette. Looking now for Elchin Jamali. Jamali with the shot out to the far side. It's going to be picked up now by Nacho Gonzalez. Gonzalez Can't quite find it first time. Through comes Raul Laplacette. The two cousins come together in the open backhand played. And it's picked up again by Charlton. Oh, Charlton, a backhand. Oh, what a stop. What a shot that was by Max Charlton. It was going to go. The danger not yet over. Laplacette has a go. But this time it's cleared away by, I think it was Fernandez Llorente coming through. And we do now have a whistle. What an effort by Max Charlton. That's better than anyone else. He just knows the way to do it is to hit a missile-style shot low along the ground. You don't want it going up high in the air, and Charlton came so close to goal of the day so far. So we just wait to see where they take this one. It's going to go in favour of Azerbaijan Land of Fire, and it's going to be settled on the halfway line. Charlton and Philip Muller just there, making sure all okay. I think Philip Muller just needed to do a stir there on the centre. So it's great organisation. Philip Muller, do check out Standing Rock and all they stand for, supporting causes over in the US and all he does for polo in England and the UK and globally as well. That Fair Play Award that we see Standing Rock and what they stand for. Is their side. Winners over in Kitchberg as Allianz, who will have to defend this penalty shot. As it's here then with Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente not quite working between the number 4 and number 3 for Azerbaijan so far as Philip Muller comes across. A couple of players in green coming down the line. So another whistle. They're just explaining the decision. Standing Rock, the 4 of them surrounding the umpires. They felt it should be in their favour, but it does look pretty clear from here. As we have a look, the backhand goes into the pony, turning round. 2 players in green on the line. Philip Muller, he committed, he went for it, but they're going to have to defend a 20-yard penalty here. And a chance to add that 1.5 goals they got on a handicap with their first score of the game. So Laplacette with the score through the goal, and we are all back with Azerbaijan in the lead, 2.5 goals to 2. Laplacette, both him and the team 2 times winners, 2022, 2023, beaten by half a goal in the final by Eduardo Greggi in the Kushnat practice last year. Can they get themselves back in the final? We will see. But it is here now with one-time teammate of theirs, Raul Laplacette. Fernandez Llorente just closed him down. Left here for Max Charlton. Charlton takes it out to the right-hand side. Now looking to run against the boards. Who's there now again? It is Laplacette. Raul Laplacette left the ball behind. Charlton and Fernandez Llorente come up against each other. The umpires, happy for play to continue. They say the turn was on the line by Fernandez Llorente. Sending it long. Looking now for Jamali. Elchin Jamali now. Gubalanyev goes down the ground as Jamali sends it. The tail backhand played by Raul Laplacette. Raul Laplacette looking again for Charlton. Charlton up against Adrian Cito. Now that one goes up and over the boards. So roll in from the centre of the ground. So players lining up. And we are back underway. Jamali with the shot down the ground, looking to see if he could find Fernandez Llorente and Gubalanyev at the front. And it's going to be Tali Gubalanyev just taking it now to the left-hand side, waiting with Ms. Muller. In there comes Laplacette. Laplacette fighting his way through and controls the ball out of a crowd. Here is Raul Laplacette. Sends it out to the left-hand side. Max Charlton, he awaits. Charlton, hit the ball is a call from Rowley as Max Charlton still makes his way forward. Philippe Muller calling for the pass, and I think they've just said their chance for players to go off and change. So the players will go off and change at the halfway point of the Chukka. 3 minutes to go in the first half. And as you knew it would be when you saw this as the game, it is hotly contested so far, and a bit more running polo as well. This beautiful setting here on the lake. We took out Enzi. Again, a happy birthday to you, sir, and a congratulations on another amazing year here. 1985 was the first year polo was played on this lake, and it's only missed 2 years since. Unbelievable achievement, and look at the crowd, 15,000 people plus expected. They were expecting record numbers. All of the social events, we have been seeing that. Look at the skiers up there in the mountains. The Cresta Run just sits to the right-hand side of that shot that you're looking at. There's nowhere else quite like it. 220 meters long, the field, 90 meters wide, 1,000 meters above sea level here. And I can't encourage anybody enough to make your way here. The beautiful, just flying into Zurich, and then the most amazing scenic train journey up through the mountains, through the Swiss heritage sites. And then to boot, you get 3 days of fantastic polo on the snow. And what a lineup of players we've had. Nico Pierres was playing out here, defeated in the semi-final earlier by none other than Polon Sterling. The La Placette, Max Charlton, Alfredo Bugatti. Wonderful to see the Bay family here. Two brothers, Jovi and Garvey. Lovi Bay, and of course their proud father, James Bay, playing out here as well. It's been great to see such a family affair. But now Max Charlton, a player foremost amongst his mind, will be making sure he's in the final again. Charlton, and look how he just skips through a couple of defenders. Charlton slows it down, reaches in front, near side, just ran out of room. Elchin Chamali, his instruction is clear, it seems. Don't give Max Charlton any room, defend from front, and the claiming shot goes up and over the boards. So the players come back to the centre of the ground. And the ball goes back in play. Max Charlton on Vignere's side. Philippe Muller calling for the pass. He's run out of it, though, so Jamali with the backhand. There is Fernando Llorente looking for Adriancito La Placette on the turn of that grey pony. But closing him down is his cousin, Raouli La Placette. La Placette now on the near side. Flicks it forward. Now takes it to the right-hand side of the waiting Elchin Jamali. Still now is La Placette. Look at him run through Jamali. Jamali's got to be quick and strong, and he's both of those and more as he tries to find his teammate Adriancito up into the air. Turning onto it first, though, is Charlton, sending it long up towards the back line. It will stay in play as we go into the final minute and a half here of this first half. Sent down the ground. Who's here now? It is Fernando Llorente. Fernando Llorente has just lost his stirrup there, but he's going to carry on going. Now he's found that a wonderful bit of horsemanship there by Fernando Llorente, but Charlton went in hard. Here now is Gubelanyev. Gubelanyev sends it up, but Charlton sends it right back where it came from. And turning onto it first is Elchin Jamali. Jamali, Vignier side backhand, looking for Gubelanyev. He's putting the pressure on. Here now with Adriancito La Placette. They've got to get out of his way by the goal, and what a score! What a score by Adriancito La Placette. Pumps his fist. Boy, is he happy there as the players go back to the centre of the ground. We'll see if there's time for one more play in this first half. But this Azerbaijan land of fire. Have a look at this goal. La Placette goes in between Charlton and his cousin Raouli La Placette. And the goal is scored. They get back to the centre. And there goes the bell, but I think the ball went in first, so we will play out the 30 seconds. What can Standing Rock do with it? It's here with Raouli La Placette. Sends it up high into the sky, seeing if he can find it in front there, Gonzalez. Gonzalez lost sight of a play in the ground. Good backhand there by Gubelanyev. Now turning round is Manuel Fernandez Llorente. Near side backhand by La Placette. Oh, he's out in front there. Is Max Charlton, but he sends it up high into the air, runs out of time. What a first half of polo we've had in this second of our two semi-finals. We will be back very shortly, but your leaders at the halfway point are 2-time winners, Azerbaijan, Land of Fire, 3.5 goals to 2.
Beluga Vodka.
So welcome back here, wherever you may be joining us from. It's been a great second day of 3 here on the lake. And we have 2 chukkers to go as well, and this semi-final is very much living up to the hype. We were talking of the Standing Rock Boys at the cocktail party last night, put on by Philip Muller and his amazing organisation, David Morley here. They knew they were up against it yesterday against the boys from Brazil, Investec, who came on strong towards the end, but they did hold on. And we saw earlier today how well that Investec team are playing as they won that opening game of the day in the last second against Makaj, Azerbaijan Land of Fire. They lost by half a goal as they now send the ball out to the left-hand side and backed there by La Placette, finding Nacho Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the tap. They trail by that goal and a half that they started with on a handicap, the team in green, as Charlton fights his way through. Coming across on the near side there is La Placette against the stick of Max Charlton. Goes up over the boards and a roll in from the centre of the field. So big day, of course, tomorrow. Keep your eyes on our social media channels to see what the full schedule and the lineup looks like. Still, the 3rd and 4th, 5th, 6th place playoff, they will be decided by the outcome of this game as well. So much still to be played for on this final day of polo. It's a bit all or nothing, to be honest, for Azerbaijan. If they win, then the final. If they lose, they're probably in the 5th and 6th place playoff. So it's here now with La Placette. La Placette sending it long. Oh, what a shot that is by Raoul La Placette, but no one was there. It was good blocking work being done by the Azerbaijan Land of Fire boys. And with it here now is Elchin Jamali. Jamali looking for Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente sends it up high into the air over the boards. And it will be a roll in once again. So players lining back up on the far side. And the ball goes in play. Turning it around there. So there in front of the official Snow Polo Tower. Jan-Erik Frank doing an amazing job with the live crowd here on at the Snow. 15,000 of them here over the weekend as it's here now with Rowley La Placette. Rowley sends the ball down at the ground, but there is Kovalanyev over the top now. Philip Muller looking to run his way through La Placette. Can he get the backhand? So no, that's Fernandez Llorente. Here now is Nacho Gonzalez. Oh, is it through? The flag is waving. The whistle is gone. Now let's have a look. Was it a goal or was it not? The umpires have blown the whistle. They're going to have a look and talk to the players. It looked close, I'll tell you that much. We'll have a look on the instant replay. So it was Nacho Gonzalez who's going to pick it up. And he got the neck shot there. I'm pretty sure that did go through. So that will be a goal. So it is, yep, it is a goal. So Standing Rock pull it back to a half-goal game. 3.5 goals to 3. They now trail. And it really is anybody's semi-final out here. Just over 4 minutes to go in the third of our 4 chuckers. Charlton and Elchin Jamali up the front. Love the way in which Elchin Jamali, he doesn't care who he's up against. He could be up against Max Charlton or anyone. He will, as always, just give it his all. Now, Philip Muller, he's dropped his stick. So momentarily, Standing Rock are down a player. So he will just go and take away. Almost been a slip off the field. And that will let Max Charlton just rise back up. And Philip Muller go pick up his stick. And I think Max just took a slip off the play. Elchin Jamali got his turn just to make sure he's okay. Philip Muller hoping someone to give him a hand to pick up his stick on the ground. And they do come out indeed. So a short break again. We've seen a few of these slips and tumbles, as can be, as you would imagine, on the lake. There's a lot of snow above the ice, so not a lot to worry about as Max Charlton heads back up on that emergency snowmobile. So Max Charlton heading off. He will remount and come straight back on. He's as tough as they come, Max Charlton. And he very much is part of Philip Muller's staple of players in these tournaments. He goes around and plays. A pleasure of commentating them in Amsterdam. A wonderful tournament put on in Amsterdam. And they took home the trophy then. Philip Muller, winner of the Kitchberg tournament on snow last weekend. And now Elchin Jamali and Max Charlton, they will go at it all day as it's here now with Rowley Laplacette. Rowley, in that hat, you will never fail to recognise him, although he has shaved off his beard, which has given the camera crews a little bit of confusion when it comes to the face identification that you can see these days. They've had to recalibrate as the tail backhand hit by his cousin Adriancito Laplacette. Now sent straight back at them by Max Charlton. Picked up again by Rowley Laplacette. Rowley here now with Adriancito looking for Jamali. Elchin Jamali. Max Charlton's not going to be far away. Neither is Nacho Gonzalez, and Max Charlton can take it back towards his own goal. Straight away, coming to put on the pressure is Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente has a look. Max Charlton, the ball just got dug away in the snow. That made life really difficult for Max Charlton, but they managed to get away with it as Rowley Laplacette. We're heading in for final 3 minutes here of this third chucker. You'd imagine next time the ball goes dead for players, they will go off and change it once again as Charlton pushed hard there. Look at that by Fernandez Llorente. Came in and gave Max all he had, and it's here now with Elchin Jamali. Jamali met by Laplacette. The ball's right there down in the corner, hovering around that back line, and eventually the umpires blow a whistle, and they will say to players to go off and change. Or will they? Have I spoken too early there? No, they are going to say go off and change. So, chuck and a half to go out here in the second semi-final. Just half a goal separating these two sides. 3.5 goals to 3. Shout out, as always, again to our sponsors. Big thank you to Ross Ainsley and Ainsley Salary for the amazing work they're doing, bringing their amazingly constructed saddles to the world of polo. Many of them out here on the snow, and you see top players all around the world using that incredibly lightweight saddle, making life so much easier and more comfortable for the horses. And amazing sponsors here as well. See on the far side, Investec, we've already seen them playing earlier on today. FlexJet, they will be in the final tomorrow. Villa Sandy out there, Beluga, And of course, US Polo ASSN. I know Michael Prince is here. Big hello to you, Michael. Great to see you as the official apparel sponsors here. But we're back in action. And it's here with Rally Laplacette. Laplacette spins it round. Jamali making a real nuisance of himself, but they do manage to bring it away. Jamali may regret just leaping in there, so Charlton now has the overlap. Now with Max Charlton. Shows too much of that one to Fernandez Llorente, who's quickest on the turn. It's Nacho Gonzalez, and Gonzalez saw Max Charlton, and he's got to watch it fall, and he does. He couldn't quite get a clean connection on the ball, and they will scoop it out now from Doug in the sand. Here now with Tali Gubalanya, there's a whistle. A load of players from both sides appealing. It looks like from the direction of the players it could go in favour of Green. We'll have a look on the instant replay here on the live stream. Try and pick that one out. The ball just got dug out there. And I think there was a sandwich behind the play. So two players in cream surrounding the Azerbaijani player. And that would be a shot from the centre of the field. And it's going to be here with Fernandez Llorente just standing over. 2 minutes 17 left in this third chukker. So, Fernandez Llorente, the long drive down the ground. Who's he managed to find? Only as far as Gonzalez. It could yet fall for Gobalanyev. Gonzalez comes back. It's right there in front of the goal. Reaching out hard is Gobalanyev. It's there. Still the chance for the team in green. Charlton, he turns through. There comes Fernandez Llorente. Blocking it is Laplacette. Desperate defence here with Adrian Cito. But look at Rowley come in. Gobalanyev, he's there on the near side. The flick back towards the goal. Now with Jamali, where did it go? They're all looking. And I think they're going to say it's wide. God, it's breathless polo out there. Really, really great to see. But it is just going to be a knock-in now with the ball on the back line. Still, they trail by half a goal. Just over a minute to go until we hear the first bell go in the third chukker. Sent out left there by Laplacette, looking for Gonzalez, but only as far as Jamali. Jamali, who's just playing so well out there, both in attack and defence as he goes down the ground. Nacho Gonzalez picks it up. Gonzalez has got away. Oh, he just lost sight of it, and it's that man again, Elchin Jamali. Jamali with the clearing neck shot through. Ooh! Ooh. You heard the crowd on the far side. We could see it from up here in the tower. Let's have another look at that one. I've got an idea in which way it's going. It was great defensive work initially. You see that neck shot coming straight on the line was Laplacette. There was a little bit of a nudge behind the saddle and a sandwich as well. And that is going to be I'd say a 20, maybe a 40, depending on how they judge that ride-off. But either way, it's a big chance here to just put a little bit of breathing space between these two sides. We saw one game earlier get decided with the last attack of the game, and then the last game, of course, went to overtime. Not like anything I've quite ever seen before, with the whole of the back line becoming the goal. And it's going to be a 20-yard penalty here. Big chance. And Adrien Cito Laplacette has scored from this position time and time again over the years. Winners in 2022, 2023. Macaj, they took home the trophy when it was decided by those penalty shootouts in 2024. Last year's winners, hello Eduardo Greg in the Kushnap practice, decided not to return this year, so there won't be a repeat champion. And can it be Azerbaijan land of fire, or can Max Charlton and Nacho Gonzalez, as they so often have, get themselves in that final? All possibilities remain as Laplacette tees it up. his horses doing a little bit of a dance to the music in the background, but a wonderful penalty there. He kept his cool. You could cut the tension here on the ice. They knew exactly how important that penalty was. So Azerbaijan land a fire. They lead 4.5 goals to 3 now. That 1.5 goals they started with on handicap is restored once more. As the players line up, I think they're asking the question of, is Nacho Gonzalez allowed to be here? But the umpires, they play on. Max Charlton using the boards there just to give him the ability to power through there. He'll keep on dribbling it down. Elchin Jamali closing him down once again. Here again, though, with Max Charlton. Rally Laplacette settles in behind. Charlton will carry on as long as the umpires let him, though. Jamali comes across. Charlton scoops it through. There goes the first bell. 30 seconds to go. Laplacette in defence clears it up over the boards. They're going to ask a question over whether it went over for a safety. Either way, I believe that will be the end of the third chukker. So, one chukker left in this nail-biting second semi-final. It is the boys in green, Azerbaijan, who lead 4.5 goals to 3. Do not go anywhere.
Does anyone actually like being cold? Being tough isn't about suffering through it. It's about knowing better. Knowing when to stay warm and look sharp. Simple as that. These aren't just pieces you wear. They're built to be lived in. Macage, aesthetics that protect.
So we're coming back up then for the fourth chukker. And what a game we have had. The first semi-final, it was close, but it wasn't as open and running as this one. It was exciting at the end, that overtime goal being scored when the whole back line counted, but this one, so for those watching as well, we are of course showing polo from Dubai at the same time, where Habtoor have just won the Silver Cup against UAE 9 goals to 7. Really don't go anywhere else other than Polo Line. You've seen our app. Make sure you download everything to keep up to date with all the news from around the world. And we expect many of those viewers, hello, if you have been watching the Dubai game, to join us now for this final chukker of our second semi-final. Max Charlton gives it to Rally Laplacette. They need their next goal in this game, and they've got it here again with Rally Laplacette. Laplacette. In there comes Manuel Fernandez Llorente. Fernandez Llorente applying the pressure, but Laplacette and Charlton, they've been trying this tactic throughout this semi-final. It's worked at times as Charlton now takes it out to the right-hand side. The umpires watching closely behind, just making sure that forward progress is being shown by the team in cream, standing rock, as it's here again with Laplacette. Laplacette takes it out to the left-hand side. Laplacette near side against Saponi Fernandez Llorente, and Fernandez Llorente sends it away with the tail backhand. Max Charlton it is with the near side, sending it back where it came from. Raul Laplacette through the goal, and the goal is scored, and we've got a half-goal game once again in this semi-final. 4.5 goals to 4. Players come back to the centre of the field. Music plays in the background. The sun, it is shining behind us. We will carry on in the village here once this game has finished. The players, they're just going whatever side they think right now in the lineup. Right here, below the Polo Line tower, they crowd up again. I mean, despite the two-time wins of their team in green, this would count as a bit of an upset if they were to be able to see this one out, but there's still plenty of time before we can say that is indeed the story that gets written here on this second day of polo in St. Moritz. Fernando Llorente fighting hard. Max Charlton giving it all he has as well. Charlton wants the ball. Fernando Llorente, the crowd just moving up away, getting what they can as well. Charlton appealing for the foul as it goes up over the boards. Charlton asking the question. And it's going to be a roll in at the end of all of it. And the ball goes back in play. Gonzalez looks to get there. Gonzalez hits it through. Jamali's got to be quick, and he is. But Gonzalez on the near side, reaching in front of Jamali. And Gonzalez is gone. Five-time winner, Nacho Gonzalez. Oh, it's gone wide to the left-hand side. I'll tell you what, five-time winner. But if that had gone through, he wouldn't have scored many better than that. It is not easy to do. As the crowd begin to cheer on the far side as well, they're picking their favourites. I think the players are going to be allowed to go off and change here halfway through this fourth and final chukker. Go pour one last cup of tea at home. You've only got about 3.5 minutes left of polo today to watch. Enjoy it. We've heard the news from Dubai. Welcome to all of our viewers from Dubai. If you are now joining us for this final chukker, we're delighted to have you. It's been an amazing day of polo here on the lake. We've got our first finalists, Palon Sterling. He has led his team, FlexJet, to a victory over St. Moritz for home side, top of the world, in the opening semi-final. And at the moment, yesterday's best placed losers, so it really is all or nothing. My maths is correct. They win, then the final. If they lose, they're in the 5th and 6th place playoff. At the moment, they're half a goal up, but Philipp Müller and his side, winners, as I said, in Kitzbühel last week, come out here, the 4-man version of the game. Hello to all of our viewers again from all around the world. Joining us now from the US as well, seeing some viewers from North America watching now as Max Charlton takes it, and they've given it to Charlton, and Max Charlton has scored. He's done it, he's got through. We've been waiting for that celebration so far in this game. He points towards the crowd, he is delighted, and Standing Rock, they now lead 5 goals to 4.5. Can they see it out? Look at this by Max Charlton, just took it out. The approach shot towards the goal. And the players back in the centre of the game. Will we have time for one more goal in this game? Good play by Gavalanyev in the line out to take away Gonzalez. The tail backhand played by Laplace. I think it went over. It got punched back into the air by the spectators. And it will just be a roll in. So don't take your eyes off this one. Of course, we can't go into extra time by half goal in this game, but it's another close one. Out of all the years I've been doing this tournament, I think this year has been the closest in terms of all the games getting decided right towards the end, as Charlton wants to put his side up in front, give a bit of breathing room between the two, and he's gone again. Charlton, is he going to be the deciding factor in this game, as he has been so many times? But it's taken away by Fernando Llorente. Fernando Llorente being chased by Rauli Laplacette. Adriancito looking to run, but there is his cousin, Rauli Laplacette, turning it round. Philipp Müller on the turn. He's got Gonzalez behind him, but the touch just took it away. Max Charlton sends it back. Now Philipp Müller goes. Will this be the goal that would put them in the final? Müller, the local player. Oh, it's not quite there. And the clearing shot, but Max Charlton gets there. The open backhand again. Fernando Llorente coming back. There's a whistle on the play. 1 minute 50 to go. Let's see who this one goes in favour. Both sides again. Think it should be and will be theirs, but I think it's going to go in favour here of the Greens as we look at the instant replay. Müller just came across. So Charlton, I think, is just being allowed to go off and change behind the goal. He will come back on, and will it be his goal that proves the difference? in a minute and 50 seconds time. 5 goals to 4.5. Standing Rock, they lead. Or can Azerbaijan land a fire, looking for their 3rd victory in this tournament as it's sent down the ground. FlexJet await the winners. There's no need to rush yet. Adrien Sito Laplacette, he will just take his time as he takes it up. Good play here now as he looks down the ground for Jamali, but Raul Laplacette, he is there. Backhand played by Gonzalez. Here again now with Fernandez Llorente. Charlton's got to be careful. You do not want to give away a foul here. Fernandez Llorente, oh, he just lost sight, and through comes Max Charlton as we're going for a final minute and a half, and Charlton could go the distance. It's up into the air. It will stay in play. Charlton on the near side. Oh, and he's hit it over the boards. I think he knew what he was doing there, Charlton. He knows the clock will continue to tick down. So a minute to go. Azerbaijan land a fire. They need to get the ball. They will wait for Max Charlton. No, they won't. The whistle is blown. The umpires blow a whistle. You don't want to give away half a goal in it. Charlton having a word with the umpires. Nacho Gonzalez, Elchin Gemelli, Adrien Laplacette, they're all asking. And now the ball is in play. Gonzalez came through. Laplacette got a touch. Gonzalez got a stronger touch, but Laplacette, he is there. Sends it now back towards the board. Talan Kobalanyev, he will get there. Sends it long down the ground. It's 2-1. Raul Laplacette, he's got to get there, and he does. We're in for the final 40 seconds. They still got time if they get this ball. Azerbaijan land a fire. They're going to need to get there again. But Raul Laplacette, he is there. No, stolen. Oh, they come together again. The umpires say play on. Is that the winning play by Raul Laplacette? He will keep possession. He takes it on the near side. Standing Rock, they are seconds away from the final. Laplacette taking it towards the back line as he now leaves it behind on the near side. Charlton, they've just not got to give away a foul. Surely they will be our second finalist. Philip Muller, his first time asking. Oh, Gonzalez came across for backhand played, and there's a tumble on the ground. A tumble on the ground when the bell was about to go as well. It's Max Charlton who's down again. I don't think he's hurt. I think he's more frustrated, but if he hadn't tumbled, they would be in the final already. I think probably still there's not going to be time. We'll wait and see. It's been I think we've got 6 seconds left in the game. 6 seconds. Can they go the distance? Surely the tactic is simple now for Standing Rock. Do not give away a foul. It's hard enough on a grass field to go the distance, or even half the distance in that time, but out here on the ice with the wind, you're looking at almost a miracle. You're going to need a foul. So let's see, Charlton coming back on. They were in possession, the team in green, so they will get the ball. It's no foul. That is the call by Max Charlton. Move out of the way. They're going to back themselves that they're not going to be able to go the distance. As Laplacette, he sends it down there. Now they're hoping for a prayer as it's coming now, but they're going to run out of time. So that is the end of the nail-biter of a semi-final. It's another game decided by the narrowest of margins. It's not going to be a third time for Azerbaijan land a fire. It could well be a first time for Philip Muller and Standing Rock. Have a look there in the tent. Their side are going to be absolutely delighted with the outcome here. The amazing organisation led by Philip Muller, bringing here Nacho Gonzalez and Max Charlton, as well as multiple-time winner himself, Raul Laplacette. They will be in the final. FlexJet await them. And what a final that promises to be. And Philip Muller, a man who has done the Cresta run many times, his second time here on the Lake of San Moritz. His first time without it being just a penalty shootout, and he will be so excited to be in the final tomorrow. Big shout out as well to David Morley and the team behind the scenes. Nacho Gonzalez, 5-time winner already. He sees the potential in number 6. Max Charlton, he's looking for number 5. Philippe Muller looking for number 1. Raouli Laplacette looking for his 3rd. This is a team of multiple winners, and they will be out there tomorrow in your final. Please tune in and join us here for that final. It is an event to highlight the greatest polo that you see on snow, and it's going to be a dream final. Pelayo Berezzari, Tito Garenzi, the home player, Joaquin Calfetti, and of course Palon Sterling. They are awaiting the team in green. David Morley, you see there, just congratulating Philippe Muller. Philippe Muller giving Max Charlton, what a game Max had, the winning goal. Well, I'm sure we'll see that on the highlight reel. And this means so much to Philippe. I know, talking to it, they enjoyed their victory in Kitzbühel. That was really something they were aiming to do. But he came here very much with the dream of getting to the final and winning. As we have a look at the stats, largely penalties for Azerbaijan. They started with a goal and a half, remember, as well. 4 field goals for Standing Rock. They dominated the throw-ins, as so often they do, with Max Charlton, who I believe may well be MVP as well. Good penalties by both sides. There was a yellow card. I think that one went to Max Charlton. But a really, really good game of polo there, the second semi-final. First one a little bit tighter, but just, if not more, dramatic. And what a great day it was. Thank you so much to our sponsors, again, powered by Holly Lantier. And we will see you tomorrow here, all the action live again, our 3rd day of 3, Polo Line TV, the 41st